Hey everyone, welcome to I Totally Love It. My name is Susan, and it is time for November's Junk Journal Madness Reveal. This is the video where I tell you what the theme is and who our guest collaborator is that came up with the theme. So if you're new here, welcome. Junk Journal Madness is a monthly journal making collab hosted by myself and a guest collaborator. And my guest collaborator ahead of time will send me 6 themes, and I'll spin the wheel and we'll create a journal with the theme of the winning theme that came up on the wheel. And I'll also roll some dice and see how many different materials we need to include and how many different things we need to make. So I hope you'll join in with us. And before I reveal who it is and what the theme is, this is a document that I have that's linked below. It's a Google Doc, so you just make a copy, or you can also get it as a freebie in my coffee shop. It has not been updated, I don't believe, since May or somewhere thereabouts. So if you see anything missing, something you make or something you use that you think should be on the list, please let me know and I'll be happy to add it. So you don't need to print that when you get it. You also don't need to print page 1 unless you really want to. This is just a brain dump of junk journal ideas and themes and colors. Because I just, it's how my brain works. But also my guest collaborators can use this as a jumping off point if they need some help in creating a theme. All right, page 2. Now this is the one I've used previously in September. Page 2 is the items to include. And these are just materials. This is just to encourage you to use different materials. And usually it's a pretty low number, like it was 8. And I started checking off stuff and I just ended up stopping because 8 is really not a big number. Generally, you'll probably make that number just creating the journal and the signatures. So that's nothing to really worry about. But if you see anything missing from the list, let me know. I will be updating it before we begin again in 2026. This is the last one for 2025. All right, and page 3 are the items to make. This is so that we don't make the same kind of tags and same kind of pockets. This helps us get out of that what should I make rut, and or I don't know what to make. Okay, well, here are some ideas. This last time around, I did something a little bit different. If you'll go back and watch those, I put a bunch of these in a Ziploc bag and I drew out. That made it fun. So I didn't have to sit here and decide, like, oh, what do I want to make next? Me picking out of the bag told me what to make. So I actually liked that. I'll probably do that again. I might spin a wheel or something, but yeah, I really enjoyed that. So on with the show, Susan. So for November 2025, joining the stack of cards from all the previous, from 2024 and all the previous months here in 2025, my guest collaborator, let's see here, is Steph or Stephanie from Steph's Design Space. So if you are not familiar with Stephanie, I will link her channel below, and please go subscribe to her. Oddly enough, funny enough, she actually lives a couple hours south of me, and she was actually in my town a couple weeks ago, thrift shopping and antique hunting and all that stuff. So sometime or another, I'm going to have to meet up with Stephanie. All right, so what are the 6 themes that Stephanie has given us to mull over, and then we'll spin the wheel and see what actually we're going to do. Theme number 1, garden tea party. I can't even talk tonight. Garden tea party. Number 2, steampunk Christmas. Christmas is right around the corner. 3, grandma's kitchen. Oh, that would be fun. That could be recipes. That could be even with Christmas around the corner, it could be kind of a Christmassy recipe journal. 4 is the Roaring 20s. That would be fun too. 5 is 50s sock hop. And number 6 is botanical. Oh, wow. So 6 great themes. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch to my computer and we're going to spin the wheel and see what our theme is going to be. All right, you guys, it's going to be Roaring 20s. That's exciting. So let's mark that. Okay, next item we need to do is we need to roll the dice for the number of materials. Now I will start with, this is a dodecagon. It is a 12-sided die, and I will roll it. The rule is if it lands on 5 or less, then I'll roll this die and we'll add it to that number. Okay. So the number of materials will be 7. Well, that's not hard. So we did 8 last month. All right, and then the number of makes, same rule. That is a 6. Oh, that'll be easy peasy. You can even make a little mini journal of this, like a little paper bag journal or a little envelope flip-flop journal. Wow, okay, Roaring 20s. When you get our fringe out, yeah, I'm already thinking about all the flapper stuff is what I'm thinking about. I'll have to do a little research and see what else from the Roaring 20s. Maybe we have some of us may have in our stash some like Sears catalog stuff from the 20s. So recipes or book pages from the recipes, book pages from the 20s. So go start digging in your stash, researching what Roaring 20s is to you, and gather those things. Let's go make a journal, you guys. All right, so I want to thank Steph for being my guest collaborator this month. I look forward to watching her videos and seeing what she creates. And yeah, I'm ready to think outside the box here. And as always, I encourage you, those who have been following along for quite a while now know I always say this. I encourage you to step out of your comfort zone, whether it's the theme and you didn't think you'd ever do that, or it's a type of journal. Not necessarily out of your comfort zone, but maybe just something new to you. So try something new. Um, it's not a requirement. That is just a thought. Like always try to do something else, do something new. And it could be something off of the makes page or materials. Maybe it's materials you've never used. So just as you make your journals, let's try to do something new, something different. All right, guys. So go gather all your things and let's get creating. I appreciate you and your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.